Okay, thank you for your attention. Good afternoon, everybody. First of all, I will try to introduce myself. My name is Hendra Hidayat. I'm from Universitas Bung Hatta, Padang, West Sumatra, Indonesia. In this session, in International Conference on Business Economic Law, Language and Psychology, via online Zoom, I'm very appreciative to all committee. Next, in our paper, the title is The Influence of Technopreneurship Scientific Learning and Prior Knowledge toward Ability to Identify Entrepreneurial Opportunities in Technical and Vocational Education Students. Okay, in introduction, we see the problem in technical and vocational education students. Based on statistical data in February 2018, in Indonesia, there were 9.5% or 688,660 people of the total unemployed who were alumni of tertiary institution, including graduate from vocational education students. Graduates from technical and vocational education are not all absorbed well in the labor market and even contribute an employment in Indonesia. There is mismatch between the hand skill of science competencies in technical and vocational education student with the needs and demand of the job. And so graduates of technical and vocational education are still trying to find work rather than creating job and acting as entrepreneur. Okay, next. The problem in technical and vocational education students are seen from the scope of entrepreneurship. The first, the learning of entrepreneurship that is not interesting and boring in technical and vocational education students. Next, the low prior knowledge of entrepreneurship in technical and vocational students. The interest and motivation for entrepreneurship is still low in the technical and vocational education student. The ability of entrepreneurship in student is also influenced by the learning process that occur both direct and indirect learning. Okay, let me see the purpose of this research. To describe and test the influence of technopreneurship scientific learning and prior knowledge toward ability to identify entrepreneurial opportunities. We know prior knowledge entrepreneurship for students and graduate of technical and vocational education is very important. So young entrepreneurship in school and in the community can see the business opportunities around them. So what the entrepreneurship scientific learning? Yeah, is an alternative to form student entrepreneur experience in technical and vocational education. Okay, next. Okay, we see a research method. In this study, use a regression method that aims to examine the effect of contribution of two independent variables on one dependent variable. The study population was 300 students. Samples were taken using proportional random sampling of 150 students. Data collection technique in the study used a scale of technopreneurship scientific learning, prior knowledge, and a scale of ability to identify entrepreneurial opportunities. Data collection was carried out through administrating the instrument to respondents who were the research samples. Data analysis used multiple regression, or we call ANAVA. Okay, next we see, this is a result and discussion. After we try and check and analyze this, with the software space is, yeah, we get the result. Yeah, yeah, we can see this result according to hypothesis test testing criteria through analysis of variant ANOVA. There's a sick. Yeah, we can see the sick. Yeah, for 0.047. Yeah, this is smaller than 0.05. Yeah, which means that there are significant difference in the ability to identify entrepreneurial opportunity based on technopreneurship learning and a prior knowledge. Okay, next. The technopreneurship scientific learning is, a learning that facilitates the development of student entrepreneurial ability apart from competencies in the field of science can also develop well because learning is in line with curriculum and oriented to commercial potential and market needs. So we can call this is very interesting. In vocational, yeah, technical and vocational student, this technopreneurship scientific learning can synchronize but their habit and their competencies. Okay, the technopreneurship scientific learning have faced, what we call the rule, consists of the first finding problem, analyzing needs, and a learning analysis. So when the teacher try to apply this learning, they must do it the first step. So the finding problem is the priority. And the second, applying a cooperative scientific approach to technopreneurship. The student can join, make a group, and try to discuss to solve the problem and try to get the creative idea. And the third, they try to design a technopreneurial scientific business plan. They get the problem, they solve it, and try to make a design the simple business plan. And the fourth, they get and they create a product manufacture, the simple prototype of or goods or services. And the last, evaluating work. Okay, next. In the space or stage of technopreneurship scientific learning requires students to try to find the problems and product-based solutions that have commercial potential. In this process, the prior knowledge of entrepreneurship is needed. Students will also design business plan and carry out production process. If the prior knowledge of entrepreneurship is weak and learning doesn't facilitate to the exploration of student entrepreneurial potential, students will not be able to identify business opportunity. This is the point. Okay. Okay. In the conclusion, Technopreneurship scientific learning and prior knowledge together contribute significantly to the ability to identify entrepreneurial opportunities. That is, entrepreneurship scientific learning and prior knowledge have the significance of the ability to identify entrepreneurial opportunity. This is the level of ability to identify entrepreneurial opportunity is not only influenced by one variable, but is influenced jointly by technopreneurship scientific learning and prior knowledge. What does that mean? Yeah. The key point is technopreneurship scientific learning is the unique learning can apply in technical and vocational education. Okay, this is match and quite related with a prior knowledge in entrepreneurship learning process. Okay, so this is can make student get more experience and they can have ability to identify entrepreneurial opportunities. Okay, that's enough. I think when I say not correct, I'm sorry, and we can say again, thank you very much for your attention.